I want to ask this before we get started. Okay? I want to ask this before we get started. Fellas, put a crown in the chat if you can relate to being the ideal man for a woman and having her treat you as though you were just another raindrop in the ocean. Put a crown emoji in the chat if you can relate to that. I see nothing but crowns. Sportsmen starting it off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me tell y'all something. This is something that happens a hell of a lot. What's up, Aaron? This is something that happens a hell of a lot. And I want to get into why this is. Okay? Y'all go ahead, like the video, share the video, subscribe, all right? Y'all give us 124 likes. Fellas, the reason why so many of you can drop crowns in the chat when I ask that question is because a lot of women today, especially, we are taught that no matter how unattractive we are, how rude we are, how terrible our attitudes, how poorly we treat people, how out of shape, how disrespectful, how broke the fuck. No matter what odds are placed against us, you always have somebody out there better than, you know, whatever a man is presenting himself to you that may be ideal. We're taught that no matter what, bitch, you are the queen, you are the goddess that should be worshipped. And every man, no matter how great he is replaceable. And you deserve, hold on now, and you deserve the best of the best of the best man, no matter what. Right? Against all odds, you deserve the absolute best. Even the man that is presented to you, that is the epitome of what an ideal man is, you can still do better than him. And as a matter of fact, you are better than him, even if you are not. We're taught this. We're taught this. And so many of us are walking around delusional AF. Why? Because this right here. We're listening to our homegirls, our mamas, social media, TV. We live in a society, we live in a world where women can do no wrong and women reign supreme. You can't even chin check a woman without the world canceling you. And what you're saying could be true. It could be right and exact. You could be dead on the money, dead on the nose with what you're saying about women. Oh, women should do this. Women should be like this. Women should do this. You can be dead on the money. I don't give a damn if you are a man or a woman chin checking a woman. You can be as respectful as you want to be. We live in a society, in a world, galaxy, universe, damn it, where women are perfect and we always deserve better than what we are. We deserve better than what we're even presenting or giving out to anybody else. We deserve that. And what's really crazy, you guys, is let a man not measure up or be what he should be. Oh, and then we're going to have lists upon lists and notebooks upon notebooks telling you what a man is and what a man should be and what a man should do. And you better not say a damn thing. Nobody's going to cancel you. As a matter of fact, people will actually co-sign whatever I say and say, yeah, you're right. A man is this and a man should do that. But when it comes to women, we got to be real and call this shit out, especially as a woman. So many of us get our ass kissed to a fault. And this is why so many of us do not get the quote unquote ideal men that we claim that we deserve. You don't deserve that. But the thing is, you guys, some of us can luck up and we can get the ideal man. But because we're taught that I can always outdo you, I can always get better than you, I deserve, no matter how piss poor I am, I'll treat you like an option. I'll treat you like you come a dime a dozen when you don't. That's really why I want to have this dope discussion, is because so many of us, we fumbled the entire relationship, the entire bag, if you will, when it comes to the ideal man. And it's all because we're taught that every man is replaceable no matter what. No matter what. I don't care. I don't care how nice you are, how much money you make, how fine you are, how good the D is, how well you treat my kids, how whatever. It doesn't matter. I can always replace you in my mind. I can always do better than you in my mind. And in my mind, I am better than you. The world tells me so. The world tells me that a man is supposed to do X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter. And so many of us blow this shit, y'all. This is why I feel like it is my duty and my responsibility and my obligation to call this shit out, because I see where we go wrong. And then before you know it, you guys, you got females like this.
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
Please take me back, ass bitches. And I see this happen time after time after time. And no woman calls this shit out. No woman says, hold on, y'all. Some of us don't deserve X, Y, and Z. Some of us are pieces of shit. Some of us are not the ideal woman for the ideal man. We don't talk about this.
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
Y'all don't be talking about that part, sis. Hold on, sis. Y'all be all on TikTok, all on YouTube, all on Facebook, all on Instagram. Like, girl, fuck these men. We the prize. Girl, fuck him. Girl, you young, you vibrant, you got your whole life to live. Don't be out here settling. Don't be like these pygmy bitches. Girl, always keep your motherfucking options open, period. But they not telling you how they throwing motherfucking fits in the front seat of the damn car. Please take me back. Please. They not telling you that part. And a lot of the same females that's telling you that every good man or every ideal man is replaceable, she is.
Take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
She is that bitch, okay? The very females telling y'all, girl, replace him. Girl, we ain't got time. Girl. She that bitch in the front seat, please taking me back. Take me back, ass bitch. But they ain't gonna tell y'all that part. And another thing that they gonna tell y'all is you know, they are that female. Once they figure out, bitch, ain't no other options out this motherfucker. I should have stayed where the fuck I was at. Ho, I should have stayed where the fuck I was at. I think I done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? It's a lot of I think I done fucked up, right, as females. And brothers, I be feeling for y'all because I know. Let me say this. I gotta address this and acknowledge this. I know how much humility it takes for a man to put his pride aside for a woman, right? To go ahead and say, you know what? She has a lot of work to do, but I'm going to go ahead and make the sacrifice to work with her because I see, I don't know, some kind of potential, or I feel like she just never had this in her life and she maybe is lacking this. And so let me put my pride aside, even though, you know, I may feel like I can do the fuck better. Let me go ahead and work with her. And I know how much humility that takes as a man to do that. And so for a man to do that, it speaks volumes about how he feels about that said woman or that said female. You know what I mean? And I've seen personally, firsthand, men, even in my personal life, to where they are giving a woman chance after chance after chance. And maybe she is, you know, kind of putting him on the back burner, or, you know, just kind of like, you know, playing to the left or friend zoning them or whatever the case is, right? And it's like, or they can be in a relationship, right? This happens too. You can actually be in a relationship with this female and she's still treating you like, you know, I just don't know if I want to take it to the next level, or I don't know if I want to really settle down, or I don't really know, I'm really trying to figure myself out as this, right? And it's all because, best believe, she has somebody, some kind of influence in her ear telling her that she is the almighty woman. Hear her roar, bitch. And you bet every person on this planet, especially a damn man, you better not have no damn penis. If you have a penis, they need to be worshiping the ground that you walk on. And any man that you are entertaining, he can be replaced. You can do better. We have the whole world telling us this. Hold on, who did I see? Thank you, Maurice. We have the whole world telling us this. All right. And shout out to Tim. He gave a cash app earlier for this topic. He was like, for that topic already, y'all gotta go ahead and give you a cash app. But thank you so much, Maurice. He says, y'all got me rolling playing that video. Facts though. Look. Maurice, it's so many females out here that have some kind of influence placed upon them to where they're really believing in their mind, oh, I can explore this, or I can explore that. I can do this. I can do that. I can replace him. I can upgrade. If I'm able to have a Maurice, you know, that is going to wine and dine me, be patient with me, look out for me, listen to me, try to work with me, then I can guarantee you it's 100 other more Maurices out there that are ready and willing to do the same damn thing. And I'm gonna be honest, Maurice, it's not. Let me tell y'all, get over here. Whoopsie. Let me tell y'all woman something. Oh, this gonna be harsh. Oh, you gonna say that to Nika? Are you really gonna say that? Y'all wanna try to be politically correct on that shit? Not even a little bit. Some of y'all females are basic as fuck. Okay? Oh, a lot of y'all females are basic as fuck. Can I be real? I gotta be real. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. Y'all can be mad at me in the car. And when I say that you are basic as fuck, I mean that in the sense of, you know, you're the typical type of chick that like a man can come across, you know, a dime, like you do come a dime a dozen, right? Like you are replaceable. You know what I mean? Like you're not hitting on anything. Like you can blend in with a crowd type shit. You know what I mean? And so when you get a man, you know, that is ready and willing to be the ideal man for you, whether it be a husband type, you know, thank you, R2D1, whether it be a husband type or, you know, a fatherly figure for your children, or whatever the case is, you know, a stand-up gentleman, you know, you could very well be lucking all the way the fuck up. You know what I mean? So for you to take that type of man for granted, shame on you. Because, ma'am, you are replaceable. And for a man to want to take a chance on you or want to work with you or really, I'm gonna be honest, settle. Oh shit, Danica. You gonna say they settling for the bitch? That's what you're gonna say. Gulp. Whoopsie. When a man that is ideal comes across you and is ready and willing to settle for you, bitch, you better be appreciative as fuck. Because let's be real, okay? Let's be clear, okay? A man that is ideal would have no problem finding another woman that's just like you or 20 times better. Oh shit, that ain't good. But see, the world not gonna tell you that though, sis. The world not gonna tell you that you are the basic bitch. The world is not gonna tell you that you are the one that comes a dime a dozen. Instead, the world's gonna tell you you're the goddess, queen, mother earth. You know, it doesn't matter. You have a vagina of gold. You give birth, and you know you're priceless. As a matter of fact, you are the prize, and you know that is what the world is going to tell you. And so we can really get it misconstrued, thinking that, you know what, I'm a basic bitch, but I'm a basic bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's an oxymoron. You know what I mean? That's a paradoxical statement. A lot of us basic bitches running around like we some bad. Like, no, you can't be bad and basic at the same time. So, you know, and so we get in our minds like, oh, I can do better than R2D1 and Maurice. Like, I can do better than that. They have it in our minds that we are the ones settling when we are actually lucking the fuck up. And so we'll start to treat, you know, really ideal guys that would be great husbands, great fathers, you know, somebody that can mold us, guide us, protect us, provide for us. Like we'll start to treat them like, oh yeah, you ain't nothing. You know, even if it's in a very, how can I put this? Nonchalant, if you will, type of way. So it's not like we can be directly or outright disrespectful. Like, nigga, I can do better than you, and you ain't shit, and you replaceable, and I don't need you. It doesn't even have to be that we're being outright disrespectful. It could just be like we take it for granted type of energy, right? So maybe you're not being disrespectful towards Maurice, you know, or R2D1, you know, but at the same time, you're not putting in as much effort as you would need to into the relationship or to show and prove your value back or give back to reciprocate into that type of man. Thank you, Danita. And so that can have us kind of like pushing men away that are ideal based upon our treatment of them. And again, it can be something to where like you're not being outright disrespectful, but just your nonchalant type of energy to where you're not really putting in as much effort, that can turn an ideal man off to where it's like, well, damn, I don't feel like I'm appreciated though. You know what I mean? Danita says, girl, I'm so sick of these fantasy island thinking fools. Go in on them with the truth. They seriously need to wake up, girlfriend. Look here, Danita. And the thing is, we're being taught that y'all are the ones. Can I say this? Women today, we're being taught that the men are the ones that are in fantasy island. You guys are outdated, right? You guys are doing too much when it's really us, right? You know what I mean? And ladies, y'all know I'm keeping it 1,000. Y'all can be mad at me, it's okay. But I'm being real. And a lot of the real, authentic, organic women, y'all understand what I'm saying. But let's be real, y'all. A lot of our sisters are taught that the men are actually the ones that are delusional when they are being more rational. Like, for example, a man could be like, okay, I don't mind providing for a woman. Let's take it here. I don't mind providing for a woman. However, I expect cooperation, or dare I say submission, whoopsie, for my providing skills. You know that's just gonna be one of my requirements. And we would tell that man, oh, that's delusional. You're outdated. You're living in a fantasy world. Thanks again, Maurice. Right? You're living in a fantasy world. How dare you feel like, a woman should cooperate with you or be under your leadership or your guidance, for you giving me a roof and food and shelter and clothing and love and support and security and protection and stability. How dare you ask that of me? How delusional of you. And it's like, bitch, are you serious? So let me get this straight. It's not delusional of you to demand for a man to give you the world, but then he can't get a motherfucking hamburger helper on the stove. He can't get for you to listen to what, his desires are, or whatever the case is. That's not delusional. Yeah, because I'm a woman and the world taught me that I am the prize no matter the fuck what. So yeah, that makes him delusional because, doesn't he understand the world that we live in tells him that he should worship me? So yeah, he's out of touch. And the reason why we feel this way is because, once again, we are being programmed to believe this, to feel this, to conduct ourselves like this. Marie says, us good men are realizing how modern women are and have accepted it at this point. So we would rather be single than deal with these modern women. Yes. And that's where I feel like it's so important for me to continue to drive these type of points home, because I'm seeing that a lot of you men are walking the fuck away. Right? You are. Like, you're no longer trying to really work with a woman, not for too long anyway, right? It used to be a time, Maurice, to where a man would give you 5 and 6 chances and shit. It's to the point to where it's like 3 strikes you out, bitch. I can't keep doing this. You're not going to waste my time. And I made a dope discussion about this. Men are taking their lives more seriously. They're taking, their love, their energy, their money, everything more seriously. And so if a woman is not going to be the ideal woman for me as an ideal man, I'll rather just invest my time, my money, my energy, my love into a hobby or a business or, something that's going to, at least pour back into me. This is where we go wrong, ladies. You have to understand that men are looking for returns on investments in all aspects of life, whether it be from his business, career, job. So what makes you think that they're not thinking in that same realm when it comes to a woman or their relationship? Let me put it like this, ladies. We have to understand, and the reason why I'm talking to us, because I know y'all watch from the fucking clouds. Y'all not in the chat because y'all be scared and shit, but y'all, they be watching, fellas. Don't get it twisted. So let me talk to them. Y'all have to understand that men already live in a world to where they are required to work. Listen to me, Linda. Listen, Linda. Men live in a world to where they are required to work for everything. Men are not taught that they are the prize. Not by the world anyway. Now, men are wisening up amongst each other and letting each other know what's up. Like, oh, we deserve this and we deserve that because we do this and we do that. But on a grand scale, men are not taught that they are the prize, that they are valuable. Nothing. Let's be real. Let's be very clear. Men are not taught this. As a matter of fact, men are taught that all of the work that they do, they are supposed to do. You providing and protecting, that is a bare minimum requirement as a man. You don't get any special perks, benefits, privileges. You're supposed to take care of my kids that ain't yours. You're supposed to work hard for me. You're supposed to make sure that I'm protected. You're supposed to spoil me. You're supposed to, everything that a man does, he is taught from fucking birth. He is supposed to do it. And y'all know what men do? They take it on the chin and they say, okay, well, if that's what I'm supposed to do, fine. But, however, bitch, if I'm going to be required to bust my ass for money, respect, a voice, whatever I'm trying to build, then I look here, damn it, I better get a return on it, though. I better get a return on it, though. I get it. I'm supposed to do it. I'll take it. But I have to reap some kind of benefit, some kind of residual, something on the back end for this shit. I ain't doing shit for free. And that's what we get in misconstrued, ladies, because we live in a world to where we're taught, a man's supposed to do this. And you are inadvertently taught or directly taught that you're not supposed to do anything. You're a woman. You were born this way, so the world worships you, bows down to you. So although men may have been programmed, indoctrinated to accept and believe and carry themselves like, you know what? I'm supposed to do this, so I'll do it. Men are also programmed and wired to expect something for doing something. That's where we get it fucked up. If I'm going to do all of this providing and protecting and leading and teaching and giving stability and security and looking out, and if I'm going to be doing all of that, bitch, I need respect, cooperation, love, support, submission is what it really boils down to. And a whole bunch of motherfucking respect for this. Put some respect on my damn name as a man. And so many of us women are not ready and willing to do that because we are being taught that every man is replaceable. And every man, should just be bowing down to you no matter what you don't do. And that's wrong. And now it's to a point to where men in general, now we understand it's a lot of simp, lollipoppy ass dudes, easy suckers, easy licks, noodle back, flimsy ass motherfuckers. We understand they still out there. We trying to clean it up. Right? But there are a lot of men getting real sharp with the chin checking of it all, if you will. So they're like, look, if I'm not going to get this, that, and the third, I'm not doing this, that, and the third. I will take my talents to South Beach, and that's what I do. Because what I refuse to do is to give all of my time, my money, my resources, my energy, my love into something that is not going to reciprocate, that is not going to reimburse. Men think about, and y'all are men. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just a little bit to give my womanly perspective, but I feel as though men look at everything as an investment, and they have to get some kind of return on what they are pouring their money into, love into, support into, dick into. Like, something has to give. And so, since so many men are coming to these realizations that a lot of the females of today are not really good investments, because you're not going to really get a good return, or, women are taught these days to just take, and not appreciate, not pour back into, not replenish. I would rather just be alone, like Maurice is saying. I would rather just be by myself. I will just smash and dash a bitch, okay? But then at the same time, Maurice, us women will get mad at that. This is again why we gotta call this shit out. Because a lot of the things that we're complaining about, ladies, we contribute to. We say men ain't shit and men don't want to do X, Y, and Z. But look how we treat the men that do. So then you reinforce the notion of you should not do shit for a woman, for a female. They don't reciprocate. They don't appreciate. They don't respect. So why should I do anything? Right? Just hear me out. Y'all can be mad in the car, but I gotta be real. A lot of us contribute to the very men that we complain about. That's facts. If I'm not going to get a return on this, I'd rather put it into something else. Right? If I'm going to be dealing with females to where they're just going to use me for my money, my resource, my connection, whatever, then I'll just use them for sex. But then we get mad when men treat us like objects. We treat them like objects. Bank accounts, ATMs, dildos, babysitters. Oh shit. Can I say something? Thank you, DeAndre. He says men are honest to each other, women are not. Thanks. I gotta go. I'm gonna say this. Ooh. This is another thing, y'all. I lost my damn lip gloss. I'm so uncomfortable and I ain't got my lip gloss. Ooh. Y'all give us 533 likes. Hold on. Y'all want to know what another epidemic is? Thank you, Counselor Moray. He says, and it's worse when you have these simps eating random, at the pool parties. Just magnifying the goddess superior. Oh my God. But you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Counselor Moray, what the hell is going on around here? I don't know about that. Y'all mean to tell me we need condoms we need tongue condoms? What the hell are y'all doing? Do y'all want COVID, HIV? Like, God, dog. Y'all doing too much, honey. Y'all want herpophilis. Shit. They want herpophilis, y'all. COVID. What's that, Danica? That's COVID and HIV mixed together. That's syphilis and herpes mixed together. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Keep your tongue to yourself. Y'all doing too much. Let me address this epidemic, y'all, and y'all may not even be aware of this. Some of these females, let me talk to the simp lollipoppies real quick. Some of y'all simp lollipoppies be thinking, oh yes, no, she love me. She respect me. She want to marry me. She want to marry a nigga. You know what I'm saying? In all actuality, you stay in babysitter. I've synced it. Okay? There is a new stepfather babysitter epidemic. You ain't nothing more than a babysitter. I synced it up close and personal. I seen it. I said, wait. Okay, let me rewind it. Let me rewind it. Some of y'all guys out there, let's say that you're not even a sim lollipoppy. You're not an easy sucker. You're not a sweet ass noodle back ass, easy lick. Let's not say that. Let's say that you are just a stand-up guy and you really want a family, right? You really want a family. And so you get to a point to where you really want to make it work by any means necessary. I would say that's still a simp lollipoppy, but I get it. Just like I feel for my sisters, like a lot of my sisters, like I want to settle down, I want a family, I want this X, Y, and Z. So like they're trying to make things work that shouldn't work, right? Desperate. And I feel for it, right? However, there's a lot of females that have picked up on this, fellas. This is why I'm so adamant about telling y'all, stop selling yourself short. Stop getting desperate. Like if you happen to never settle down and never have a family, so the fuck what? So be it. I know that's tough. I know that's harsh, whatever. But it is what it is, y'all. Because in the day, it's about your peace and your happiness. You know what I mean? Like, what's the sense of having a family if your family is going to be a broken one? Or, you're going to constantly be disrespected or mistreated or whatever the case is. But anyway, let's get back to it. I gotta say this because I'm seeing this as well. And I got to call it out so you guys can clean this shit up. A lot of y'all, because, you may live in a world to where, there is a quote unquote shortage of ideal women, right? To where it's like, okay, I'm having a hard time finding this. Well, I found her, so I'll just, again, settle for her. Yeah, she has kids already, but shit, I don't have none. And so, I always want to be a father. So I'll go ahead and be stepdaddy and, or, I can have kids with her, blah, blah, even though she already got 3 kids by herself, whatever, it's all right, Yeah, she don't really do this for me. And yeah, she don't really do that for me. But, I'm getting older and I want to be able to, have my own family. Females are privy to this. They're peeping game on this. And they're like, oh, he want to be a pappy. Trust me, I'm telling y'all, I've seen this up close and personal. Very sad affair. Very sad. Oh, you want to be a daddy. You don't got no kids. You're getting up in age. You want to have a baby while you're still, I don't know, young enough, whatever the case is. You want to be able to run around with the kids. Okay. But she doesn't really respect you like that. She doesn't really see you as, her ideal man. She sees you as somebody that is desperate enough to where, you'll accept me and all of my extra baggage, extra kids, extra drama, whatever, just to have your, fulfillment, if you will, of a family. I can fulfill that for you. I can even start you off with training wheels before I give you your own baby, because I already got 3. You know what I'm saying? So you feeling like, oh, okay, yeah, she really like me, she's like, I'm gonna be a good father to her kids and all of that, and she doesn't see you anything more than a stay-in babysitter. And I've seen guys marry females like that and get played like a motherfucker. It's like, damn, like, dude, like, you got with her just so you can stay at home every weekend and watch the kids while she goes out. Like, you wanted a family that bad, even to the expense of your own freedom and happiness, and like, what the fuck? What is this? Oh, well, no, I don't. And I've seen females play guys like that because they see, that a lot of y'all do want a family. Y'all do want to settle down and all of that. And that's something else that's not really talked about. Y'all are not talking about how much men today want families. Y'all want families more than women. Y'all want somebody to pass your name down to and teach things to, and rightfully so. It's it should be in human nature for all of us to want that, but men, y'all really want that. Y'all really desire that, especially when you have solidified yourself or you feel like you have a lot to offer to a child or to a family, right? And don't get it twisted, females are peeping game on that, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't really like him like that, but he wants some kids. I got kids. I'll give him a baby if that means he'll stay at home with the kids while I go out. He's like, he really like kids. So fellas, be very careful about that whole, yeah, Danica, but you don't understand, we just want this, that, and the third, and we want our kids and we want our family, and you know what I'm saying? We trying to make it work for our family. And it's like, bruh, you're getting played right. I said, you're getting played right. And y'all be like, no, it ain't like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I understand that's my queen. And so since she my queen, she want to live her life too. And you know what I'm saying? And like, okay, so y'all can't live y'all lives together. Once you are a unit, G unit, once you are a motherfucking G unit, y'all can't live y'all lives together. Especially if you marrying somebody. You mean to tell me y'all can't have time together? Y'all can't watch the kids together? So be careful, fellas. Some of y'all getting played like that and nobody telling y'all. Females are very privy and hip to the fact that a lot of y'all are desperate for families. Nobody's talking about that by any means necessary. So who gives a damn if you like, look, if you end up never having your family or your children, whatever the case is, like, wouldn't that balance it out? The universe always seeks balance, right? So that will balance you out. It's like, okay, I never had kids, but I got to do this, I got to do that. I didn't have no drama. I had my peace. So yeah. Thank you, R2D1. Hold on, y'all. I'm out of focus. Okay. I think that fixed it. He says, Danica ain't lying. We checking that chin in 2022. Look. And y'all give us 605 likes. Y'all better. Or just walk away. But here's the thing, though, R2D1. Although it's a lot of simp lollipoppies that's just desperate and all of that, it's a lot of men also, which is why I'm having this dope discussion, to where they're not dealing with it. Y'all are not dealing with it. It's like, no, I tried too much. I've done too much. I've invested too much, and I got no return on anything. I'm done. Raven says, go in, sis, go in. Look, your little bitch is gonna tell the truth. Thank you, Mr. NJ456. You don't spend time plowing the field and not expect the harvest. Ooh, bars. Whoopsie. Mr. NJ, I'm just trying to figure out where was the lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see where's the lie. But see, Mr. NJ, so many of us women are taught that a man is supposed to just plow the field regardless. It doesn't matter that, you know, I don't give you anything. Just plow it anyway, because you're supposed to. And it's like, no, men are not going to sit there and waste their time any longer. Once they figure out, okay, this shit is not blossoming, it's not getting me any, I can't eat off this. It's a wrap. But see, so many of us women are taught that, you know, no matter what, make it enough, nigga. What did Smokey's mama say? Make it enough. If I'm not gonna be able to bear you any fruits or vegetables or any harvest, nigga, you better go to the grocery store. The fuck? And men are like, no, I'll just go to another fucking field. And that's what I'm talking about. We're taught that men should view us like we are the one and only prize. Like we are the ones that are not replaceable, even when we are. This is what I'm talking about. We got basic bad bitch syndrome. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of basic bad bitch syndrome to where it's like we do the bare minimum. Like nothing about you stands out, stands apart, is a perk, is a benefit, is a luxury. Nothing about you sets you apart from all the other basic bitches. Nothing. But we're taught because we're women, it doesn't matter. And let me say this. They are getting hit with a rude awakening as well, because it's also some women, some real authentic women, not the real women's. It's some real authentic, organic women out here that understand the assignments. Do you hear me? Hear me out. And I'm talking about and they are some real legitimate bad chicks. This not for play. This not no delusion. It's some bad chicks out here finding a motherfucker, okay? With their head on straight and everything. And they understand the assignment. They understand, okay, a man needs this. A woman should be this. A woman should do this. A man should do that. A man should get that. Like, they understand. And guess what else, ladies? They also understand that they are the ones that are ideal. And it's not a lot of them that are out there. And so don't get it twisted now. They're going to come through and take up your ideal man and not think about it. Not even think twice about it. Oh, you should have did better. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to understand, like, a lot of us today are fucking replaceable. We are. I'm not going to lie. We offer nothing of significant value to a man. Nothing. Not your vagina. Head game is basic. Everything basic, bitch. Attitude, the typical bad attitude, everything basic. AF. But we feel like we're the ones that are the prize. Girl, please. Especially when you're coming across a man that is ready and willing to put in the work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to my husband, like, he's putting in the work. So guess what? I'm on my job. Because I have to keep that. He's putting in work for me. I got to put in work to keep that around. To keep that. You know what I'm saying? And we get it misconstrued. We be fumbling the ideal man. I'm not lying because we are being taught, oh, we the prize. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm this, I'm that. He's so lucky to be with me. And it's like, no, you don't understand the kind of luck you just came up on, sis. Hold on. Let me see who else I saw. Okay, I got R2D1. Appreciate you. And shout out to you for being a channel member. Thank you, Marvel. He says, "Hail to the Queen." Thank you so much, Marvel. Or is it Marvel? I don't know, but I appreciate you. Look, y'all here laughing. I'm so damn serious. I don't know what's funny. I gotta get my glow. I don't know where I put it, y'all. You know, I'll be uncomfortable. Oh, here it is. I found it. Hold on. I might say some more uncomfortable shit, so I got it on deck. Magic. What's funny, y'all? Yeah, like they end up eating the damn booty like groceries, y'all. I just cannot. Hold on, y'all. Did I get everybody? I don't know. I'm be trying to give y'all props because y'all ain't gotta give me no damn money. Thank you, Mo. He says I almost fell into the traps you are mentioning, and I thank God that I didn't go for it. Look, but so many men do because they understand that a lot of men today, and y'all may not even know how much. Look, let me tell y'all. Can I tell my brother something real quick? Y'all have to be extremely aware that women are watching, right? And I'm not just talking about stand-up women. I'm talking about every females watching, women watching, queens watching, goddesses, whatever you want to call. There are a plethora, a variety of different women out there that's paying attention to y'all. And we're peeping game on the climate, if you will. Oh, well, men are saying this and men are doing that, and men and men and men. And when we see, and don't let it be a woman that's in her dark femininity bag. Don't let her be that. But when they see that, oh, men are really wanting this, right? Like when they're listening to y'all complain about, yeah, but I really want my family though, and I know women ain't shit, but you know, I just really want this, and so I'll go ahead and I'll settle for her, but I just would really like for her to do X, Y, and Z. So they're listening and they're peeping game on the fact that it's a lot of y'all out there that are ready and willing to settle. Y'all don't understand the amount of damage that you are doing to yourself. Right? They're setting up traps for that. It's like, oh, okay, well, if they so desperate for that, that means I can get away with this, and I can get away with that, and I can plot on this and plot on that. They are scoping out your insecurities. Are you feeling me? They're scoping out your deepest desires type shit, and it's like, oh, okay, let me play on that. Oh, he's insecure about not having this or not having that, or feeling like, you know, he's not that good anyway. Right? So that's why I'm always telling my brothers, like, y'all have got to raise your standards. And also, y'all have to start doing some self. Look, let me tell y'all brothers something as well. As your little big sister, humbly, respectfully, y'all have also got to start doing that self-work, that internal work. Because a lot of y'all suffer from deep, dark insecurities, y'all damn selves. And because you are a man, you know, you're taught that, you know, you're supposed to always walk around like nothing bothers you, and always walk around like, you know, you don't have any insecurities, and, you know, you're just on the top of your game and all of that. But when y'all start to talk, all of that shit comes out. And guess what? There's a lot of no good ass females that are listening and plotting on that shit. And when somebody calls it out, like, hold on, brother, I feel like you got a lot of internal, you know, drama or trauma that you need to work through. What's up with that? You need to unpack that. Figure out, why do you feel like, oh, you know, there's not this, or I'm not worthy for that, so I have to settle. What's up with that? It's a lot of men out there, Mo, that feel like they have to settle. And that's complete bullshit. And y'all have no idea how many females, not women, not queens, not goddesses, nothing. Females hear that shit and they plot on that. And it's like, oh, okay. They're desperate. And so since he feels like all hope is lost, and since he feels like he can do no better, and since he feels like all women are going to be trash anyway, he'll just accept whatever I get to him. And y'all know not what y'all do. You never fucking settle for bullshit. Because when you do, that becomes your standard. That becomes the new norm. And females will plot on that every time. Well, you can't do no better than me anyway, so you might as well stay here. And it's like, no, you should not. If all thus fails, be by yourself. Y'all have got to stop being afraid of being by your damn self. You know what I mean? And nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that when it comes to men. Look, King Me. And that's like the rest of y'all done. I'll get to them in a second. We can hit 700 for real, y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Let me tell y'all something. Nobody is telling men about a lot of the insecurities and stuff like that that y'all face and that y'all suffer from silently. When y'all are talking like, yeah, I'm a good man, but I can never get this, or no woman will ever want this, or no woman will ever appreciate that, y'all have got to understand that's a major problem that you need to work through. Because a lot of y'all will say that and then turn around and settle for the very female that you know damn well you should not be with. All because you feel like, oh, I can't do any better, or it's no use. No. If all thus fails, be by your damn self. Nobody's talking about how a lot of men out there today are afraid of being alone. But let me tell you something, as your little big sister. We are peeping that game. We are saying, oh, men, they are the ones. Do y'all want your little business to lie to you? Malevolent, what happened to your wrench? Hold on, let me get Malevolent the wrench. I don't know what happened to your wrench. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. They're like, oh, men are really the ones that are afraid of not having a legacy to pass down. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I think I got it back. So let me play on that. Men are really the ones that want love. Nobody's talking about that, big brothers, little brothers. Nobody's talking about that. So I'm going to call it out for you so that you can understand, like, look, as a woman, I feel you. I feel you when you are feeling like, you know, I really want this. I really want a family. I really want that. And, you know, I want to be able to pass down this or build that and pass this along. And like, I feel you. And it's okay for you to want those things. It's okay for you to desire those things. But be very aware and cautious of how you are going about achieving those goals. You never sacrifice your sanity and your peace, your happiness, your freedom to obtain that shit. I know it's in human nature to want those things, but at what cost? Don't go and be out here, fellas, like, oh, well, I know I'm a good guy and I'm a good dude. And so, I'll just go out here and take care of this and do that. Even though this woman is a piece of shit, it's okay, because if, after all women are pieces of shit. And I mean, I just got to do what I got to do, because I want my family and I want this and I want that. Don't you ever be that dude. Don't you ever, as your little big sister, humbly, respectfully, don't you ever be that dude. Because what y'all are doing is creating fucking cycles of monsters. Because y'all are feeding into the programming of these females today, to where they feel like, oh, I am the prize, and I can do no wrong. Because after all, men are still going to tolerate me and accept me, still going to take care of me, still going to impregnate me, still going to fuck me, even deny female sex. Y'all don't even do that. It's like, yeah, but that ass though, fuck that. No pun intended. Like, don't fuck it. Okay, don't fuck that. Like, Lord. But this is what's happening, and females are peeping game. And it's like, oh, I can use that to my benefit. I can use that as leverage. Y'all don't even know it. When y'all start getting that, I'll rather settle back, because I mean, all hope is lost, and I might as well. Y'all know not the damage you do. Be alone if you need to. Women do it, of course, until it's too damn late and we realize, oh, he was so ideal, and then we like this.
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
But nonetheless, they do it, right? I can do better than this. I'd rather be single than be with that dude and be like this and be like that. And let me say this: women will do that, and the dude will be ideal. Ain't that some shit? We won't even settle for the ideal man. Yet, here y'all are, as the ideal man, settling for basic bitches. Like, oh, I might as well. When you have the same females ready and willing to treat you like a raindrop in the fucking ocean, and you are the epitome of a king, a god, a husband, a father, a man, they won't even settle for you. So how dare y'all be out here settling for basic bottom of the barrel betties? Are y'all serious? I mean, I might as well. Here's the catch to it all, y'all. Hold on, let me get to my super chats. Did I miss y'all? I know I missed some. If I miss you, I apologize. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I gotta call this out. Thank you, Philip. He says, greetings from Europe. I know I'm a deviation from the usual demographic watching your content, but your gems apply regardless. Amen. Amen. Shout out to Europe. We appreciate the Europe people coming through. Okay, I got Ammo. I got Philip. Appreciate Philip with the shades. Philip cool in the motherfucker. Hold on. Thank you, Tree. Tree Country says your voice is so soothing and the words match. I'm a little rough, when I need to be. You know what I mean? It depends. In real life, I may be chill, relax. It just depends, how passionate I get. I don't know how you get soothing out of this Tree Country, but whatever. We just gonna take it. We just gonna take it. People like, oh, that bitch loud, and that's a hood bitch. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you say it's soothing, then okay. Then okay. Why y'all in here laughing? What's funny? What the hell, y'all? Oh, y'all laughing at that? Take me back. Look. He said that. Oh, y'all laughing at the video clip. Look, that's how we be. And I want to get into this. Kendra, ain't shit funny. It's the real talk. What up, Bios? Let me say this. Darius, stop. Look here, positive. Let me say y'all something. Here's the thing. There's two sides of this spectrum, and both are or can be extreme, right? Yeah, we better have 675 likes. I know that. On one end, right, we have women that are ready and willing to fumble the ideal man, right? Because again, we're taught that we are perfect with the price. We can always replace and upgrade, whatever. And then down the line, we start to realize, oh, whoa, wait up, hold up, maybe I've been being lied to. Maybe what I had was good already. Maybe that guy was already the ideal man. Right? And then we start crying and shit. Right? Thank you, Eugene. He says, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Cooking with D6 Part 2. Let me say this. Down the line, it's like, oh, well, damn, I think I fucked up. Take me back. I'm sorry. Please don't leave me. I messed up. Down the line. But then at the same time, when it comes to the men, you guys will settle for the basic bitch baddie because you feel like, oh, okay, well, you know, I might as well. There's nothing else out there. Again, brothers, if it's nothing else out there, be alone, bitch. Be alone, my guy, please. But listen, y'all will settle. Y'all take that in. And then down the line, you, sir, are like, oh, man, I messed up. I should have just, you know, packed up and left. I should have never did this. I wasted my time. I wasted my money. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. I might as well stay, but I want to leave. So on one end, you got the women like, I want to get you back when they fumble and they mess up. But then the men, it's like, I want to get out. Now y'all on some get out type shit. And it's like, look, this is why we got to be careful. Got to be very wise with the people that we are dealing with, men and women. Women, when it comes to us, we need to start appreciating and reciprocating when it comes to those ideal men. Don't get big-headed. Don't get in your I can do better ass bag. Sometimes you cannot. Now, let me say this. I got to make this abundantly clear as well. I got to touch base on this because there's some women out there to where, you know, maybe she does have it like that. Like she got options. Sis got it. She can't replace you with somebody just as good as you or better. She has that, right? Let me speak to those women for a second. Ladies, I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care how many men worship you, whatever. What you have access to, whatever the case is. If you have somebody that is the ideal man for you to be with, stick with him. Stick with him. If you have that man that is providing for you, protecting you, loving you, respecting you, investing into you, he cares about you. He's leading you properly. He has a lot going for himself. Stick with him. This is another element that we need to touch base on. You have females out there to where maybe they do have it like that, to where men are hollering left and right. I'm talking about, the football players and the actors and the rappers or the businessmen or whatever the case is, the CEOs of companies and all that. You have those men knocking down your door, right? And those females, they can have the ideal man that they're with. And what they'll do is fumble the bag by saying, oh, well, I'm getting hollered at by the CEO. I'm getting hollered at by, the football player, the basketball player, the actor, the rapper, the producer, whatever the case is, the mogul. Let me keep my options open. Let me not do this, that, and the third. They have the Lori Harvey effect, right? So where it's like, look, I got it. But then, this is what happens, y'all. We get so full of ourselves because we do have those options available to us, to where we get overwhelmed, and before you know it, you become, oh, this is gonna sound so bad, but it's so true. You become the pass around amongst those groups of men. Hear me out. This is where we go wrong, and we've all seen this. We've all seen where, a woman, maybe she has the ideal guy, but because she has all these different ideal men hitting her up, she wants to leave him and then explore her options. But the thing is, she never chooses one. And so before you know it, you become this pass around amongst those elite group of men or whatever the case is. Now you're ran through. And those men that once saw you as the quote unquote ideal woman just see you as the typical basic Betty bitch. Oh, she for the streets. Yeah, she batting the motherfucker, but she smashed the homie. Yeah, she batting the motherfucker, but I mean, everybody's had her. It's how you get the Amber Roses and just name them. You name it. So was like, yeah, she was fine the motherfucker, but everybody ain't had it. And so before you know it, you're looking back like, damn, I should have stayed with the Michael B. Jordan. Like, now we can go into the different layers of, it was a publicity stunt and Michael B. Jordan never even liked her. It was just a deal that they came up with for, money or, fame, whatever the case is. But we're just using it as a teachable moment for us. I'm using it as an example. All right. I'm not getting into, if it's real or not. But you look back like, damn, I should have stayed with the Michael. Yeah, I had other men around me pursuing me, but look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Now nobody is taking me seriously because I felt like I can explore all of these different men that were ideal. But I explored them all, and now I'm not ideal. So now even the ideal men are looking at me like, she used to be, but not so much anymore. And then you're crying, wanting to go back to Michael B. But now Michael B even looks at you like, nah. Again, you smashed the homies. So we got to be very careful about being those type of females as well, to where it's like, yeah, you got it like that, but be careful with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's great to just take what you got if it's a good thing, instead of feeling like, oh, well, I want to see what he's about, and I want to see what he's about, and I want to see what he's about. You'll get lost in that. You get lost in the sauce before you know it, like you're just another basic ran through chick. Yeah, you look good, but I'm embarrassed to be with you. I'm embarrassed to have you. I'll sleep with you, but to claim you as mine when everybody else has explored you and experienced you, I look stupid. So now it's like, oh, well, damn, I explored everybody. And, I thought I could keep my options open, but now I'm getting older. And now everybody looks at me like I'm a ran through. And they look at me like I'm for the streets and all of this. And before you know it, you knocking at Michael B. Jordan's door like this.
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
And Michael don't want shit to do with you. It was like, girl, I was trying to marry you. There's nothing more embarrassing. Look, y'all. Big Bully. I sipped already, Big Bully. Hold on. Yeah, we better have 700 likes. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why y'all in here laughing like this. Look. Ain't me. Yeah, I know I ain't lying now. There is nothing more embarrassing. I'm gonna be real. Hold on, let me skip. I saw some people give some super chat. Gotta show them love to my people. Eugene says those genetically modified females who fumble the ideal guy do not know what good men are. They fall under the spell of the sisterhood. Now, Eugene, I gotta call this out. Now, I'll give you this. A lot of them, they don't know what a good man is. Right? They feel like a good man kisses their ass. And it's essentially a simp, which is not. They don't understand that that kind of man can kill you. Right? By leading you astray. Right? Leads you right into harm. Because he a simp ass dude, just like, yes, ma'am. And what else you want? And what else can I get you? Yeah, I'll do that for you. Yeah, they might kill you, but whatever you want, baby. Whatever. But Eugene, another element to that is some of us do know what a good man is. We know what an ideal man is. You know, a man that's respecting you, loving you, taking care of you, providing for you, protecting you, teaching you, all of that. It's just that they may have other men out there doing that for them, and they feel like, oh, well, why stay here when I can explore them all and then choose? You know what I mean? Or never choose. That's something else, Eugene. It's like, oh, I'll just keep them all. But it comes to a point in time, like we said earlier, where men want to see a return on the investment. And when they start to see, oh, you full of shit, you just playing. Again, y'all are sleeping on the fact that a lot of men today want to settle down. That y'all do. Look, I know a lot of y'all be listening to the pimp player content or pimp player dudes like, yeah, fuck these bitches, man. We ain't worried about these motherfucking hoes and all of that. All right, we get it. It's levels and layers to it, though, right? We don't want to mess around and waste our time on females that ain't shit. I get that part. But, okay, listen up. We cannot be disingenuous and act like there are not men out there that are looking for quote unquote ideal women to settle down with, to be with, to build with, to love. Right? Men want that just as much, if not more, than women do these days. Let's be real, y'all. Do y'all want your little bit sister to lie? I cannot do it. I hear what y'all tell me. I see what y'all send me in. Should I see it in my regular day-to-day life? Men want to be in relationships. They want to be in stable, committed relationships, period. I don't care what the fuck y'all be saying. Same for these females. Fuck these niggas. They ain't shit. They the main ones. Do I need to play the video again? They the main ones. So let's be real, y'all. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the front and the faking like we unbothered. Omarion, you're very bothered, sir. Okay? Come on, Omarions. Y'all be trying to act like y'all all unbothered. Oh, I ain't phased. You're bothered, ma'am. Sir, you're bothered. A lot of men want that. So let's not be disingenuous and just be like, oh, yeah, you know, this and that. Y'all want it. And so we just got to really make sure that we are being proactive when it comes to making sure that people are, you know, pouring back into us and so on and so forth. And so when men come across a woman that they really like and they find out, or they start to feel like she's playing games, or, you know, she's constantly out there in the streets exploring different men, like y'all can pull back. Like, man, I want to marry you and I want you to be my wife and I want you to have my children. I want to do this, then the third, but man, you keep on, every time I see you with a different dude, or, you know, you just trying to play me to the left, or I'm in some kind of fucking friend zone, like, fuck this. And men can absolutely walk away, especially after a while, to where maybe he has options, right? I don't think a lot of us women understand that when it comes to these ideal men, they have options. A lot of times we are the ones that are replaceable. Let's be honest. Let's be real. And so once a man figures that you're wasting his time, he bounces. And this is what can happen, Eugene, when it comes to these women out there that may have it like that, to where I have all kind of quote unquote ideal elite men knocking down my door. And it's not just to fuck. They're very serious about me. You know what I mean? And so we can try to play around like that, to where we hop from, you know, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get this from him, take that from him, do that, and we reap all the benefits. But these men may be trying to wipe us up or become more serious with us, but we're not. I'm just exploring, baby, until I feel like, you know, well, I think I want to go ahead and settle down. But we will explore the opposite of the damn wheels fall off. So we are like pushing it. So where it's like, no, don't fuck with her, dude. Like she be on some bullshit. Yeah, I know that ass fat and all of that, but she trust me, my guy. She on some bullshit. Don't even waste your time. And don't get it twisted. When you're that type of female, word gets around, word travels, and men talk. Yeah, bro. Nah, that ain't it. Trust me when I say that ain't it. And before you know it, men are turning their backs. And you no longer have those options like you thought you had. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to be really real about that. It's like, no, y'all just trying to scare these bitches. These bitches is winning all this bullshit. Okay, whatever. No, wrong. That's some other simp shit now that y'all got to be careful about. Because that can also play into a female's mind, like, oh, okay, well, they telling us that we got it like that. So yeah, we got it like that, ladies. Again, we're listening to what y'all saying. Even the worst of us, we're listening. And if y'all out here saying that, oh yeah, you know, we can do whatever. Oh, it's like, okay, yeah, they say we can do whatever and we get away with it. Which means they tolerate this shit. So let's keep doing it. No, not playing games with it. And so before you know it, you ain't exhausted all your damn options. After you got done exploring and experiencing, you got exhausted of the motherfuckers too. And so we got to be careful with that. We can absolutely know what an ideal man is, but because we have so many of them choosing up on us, oh, I just won't choose one. I'll explore them all until I can't. And best believe it, y'all. Unless a female gets with a simp, noodle back, lollipoppy ass dude, come on, which no woman really wants. No woman wants a man like that. Those options absolutely dry up. Thank you, Bruce. Let Bruce hit it. I don't know why it came to my head. Bruce says, what do you think about men that have female best friends? Let me tell you something on my personal opinion. I don't want to be with a man that has a female best friend. No. Absolutely the fuck not. No. That would be a problem for me. Call me insecure, call me selfish, call me stingy, whatever. I'll be on my stingy, genuine shit. That's fine. That's not cool with me. Just like it's not cool for a man to be with a woman that has a male best friend. Y'all wouldn't like that shit. And here's the thing about it, Bruce. The reason why I would have a problem with it is because although I could trust my man and I can feel like, he wouldn't do this and he wouldn't do that. I don't know that bitch. Okay. I don't know her intentions. I don't know her feelings. I don't know what's going on with her. And so just to keep it like smooth, don't deal with it all. Same thing for your woman. Like, it's a lot of women out there. It's like, oh, he wouldn't do anything, and he like my brother and all of that. They fucking their brother. But anyway, oh, he wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't do nothing. And we don't know that dude, right? You don't know that dude. And I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the males that even I've seen with like my cousins or just other my female friends and stuff like that, they want to fuck. Initially, they were interested in those women. Unless it was like a rare case scenario to where y'all grew up together or something like that, something was there. You know what I'm saying? And so I just don't trust it. Even if you can completely trust your man or trust your woman, that other person, you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what their intentions are. You don't know what they're up to. And so, no, I personally would not like for a man to have a female best friend. You know what I'm saying? I just would not. Like, nigga, what you need a female best friend for? That's what I'm here for. You need a woman opinion? Hey, how you doing? Fuck you need her for and I'm here. Bruce, do you want to fight? No, that's bullshit because, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie. We go way back. And I bet she gonna throw that ass back too. Hold on, hold. And I bet she gonna throw that ass back too. Do that ass go way back too? Oh, okay. I said, do that throat. Okay, do the throat. Go way back. Nah. Y'all laughing? I'm dead ass serious. How far do the penis go down the throat? Do that go way back? Because again, that's what I'm here for. So I just don't understand the relevance of this female best friend when I'm right here. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't get that. You know. Bruce ain't gonna be hitting. No. We're not gonna be letting Bruce hit shit but this if we in a relationship, okay? Let Bruce hit it. Oh, no. JoJo says the greatest illusion or delusion is to think tomorrow is promised when death is inevitable and tomorrow is never promised. Well, that's a whole bar, but damn, it got a little bit dark and deep, but okay. But what JoJo is essentially saying is y'all out here thinking, I can do this, I can explore that, I can dabble here, I can dibble there, and I can gobble here and suck there. What JoJo is saying is, motherfucker, the same options you may have today may not exist tomorrow. Okay? All right. All good things must come to an end, amen. So you may have all these great options right now, but if you're not going to be taking full advantage of the opportunity to have one good thing, you may lose it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what JoJo is saying. I know it got a little dark and deep right there, but that's what JoJo is essentially saying. Okay, JoJo, we are here. Okay, we are here. All right. And that's what so many of us don't understand, JoJo. Like, we feel like we got forever. We got forever. Thank you, G719. I appreciate it. I didn't try to click on that. Say I love your channel. Thank you, D. Look, y'all. A lot of y'all don't want to accept the fact that when it comes to the ideal man, a lot of them, how can I say this? A lot of them are should I dare say? Oh, I don't really want to say it like this though. I was gonna say that they are. I don't want to say that. I'm not gonna say that. When it comes to the ideal man, ladies, a lot of them are already somebody that we looked up on in the first place. And Philip says, do it. I was going to say that they are the prize, but I'm not going to go that far. You know, when it comes to me and relationships, I feel like we're both supposed to be the prize. Like, you treat me like I'm the prize. I treat you like, you know, you're the prize, you know, and it's okay for me to feel like I'm the prize as long as I know and acknowledge the fact that you're the prize. But, you know, so that's why I didn't want to say that per se. But, I mean, I guess you could. And so we have to treat those men with value and with respect and appreciation. Because so many times I've seen a lot of women get into a situation to where they're presented with a guy that is meeting all of the requirements for what a good man is, an ideal man is. And we fumbled the bag so terribly, man. So terribly. And then we look up like, damn, I should have stayed, I should have stuck around, I should have appreciated, I should have did this, I should have did that. And so when I'm seeing videos like this, y'all,
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
that's a real thing. So I just think it's crazy how nobody really acknowledges the fact that that's a lot of the aftermath, if you will, or the results or the realities that we are presented with as women when we are conducting ourselves and telling our peers and telling each other that you know I can let that nigga go and I don't need him, and yeah, he a good dude, but I'm telling y'all, this shit is not that shit's not rare. It's just that people don't have their phones out recording the shit, or people are trying to save face. That's another thing. Women are out here trying to save face. And instead of admitting that they fumbled the ideal man, they'll just pretend like, they never had one or they don't exist. And they do. And they know it. They absolutely know it. And it's just that, again, like, I messed up. And we blew it. And we blow it every time. And then before you know it, it's like, damn, like I should have stuck with him. I should have did everything that a ideal woman was supposed to do. Right? This is why those same females become very bitter. Thank you, Tennessee's Elite. Shout out to you for being a great single father. I remember you. He says, I broke up with my kid's mom 2.5 years ago, and she's still begging to get me back and constantly want to have sexual encounters, but I'm good. I'm making 3 times more than what I was when I was with her, and my life is better. This, Tennessee's Elite, is what women do not acknowledge or talk about. They do not talk about this. Yes, Charles Reed, the pride. It's that pride for me. They do not talk about this. Let me say this before I wrap this up, y'all. This is a perfect note to lead this on. Tennessee's Elite, so many men are being tricked into believing that they have to settle and tolerate BS. Because no matter where you go, a woman gonna be like this, and a woman gonna do that, and a woman gonna do this, and she gonna try that. And so you might as well stay. It's cheaper to keep her. Bullshit. Tennessee's Elite OCD Cleaning Services, LLC, shows and proves that is not the case. As a matter of fact, you can make more money without her. You can save more money without her. And on top of that, you can have more peace without her, more fulfillment, more happiness, more freedom. They don't talk about that. So many men are being fooled into believing, I have to deal with this. I have to stay here. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. I've seen men leave. And yeah, it may start off rough as hell. I'm not going to lie to you. It may be rough initially. But I'm telling you, stay the course, nothing but elevation. You look back like, yeah, it was worth it though. Yeah, I struggled a little bit. I had to figure this out. I stumbled a little bit along the way. But damn, I'm so glad I did this. It was the best thing ever. That woman was blocking me. I was the ideal man, but for the wrong woman. So you free up so much when you leave these type of females behind. And so many of y'all start to feel guilty, or I don't know. Some of y'all, let me say this. Some of y'all are just so good to a fault almost. To where it's like, yeah, but I'm the man though. And so I don't want to be the quote unquote man that is the deadbeat, that gave up on his family, that ain't shit, that's weak. A lot of y'all have been brainwashed, so much so to believe that if you pack up and you leave, a piss poor, shitty ass bitch, let's be real and call it what it is, that something is wrong with you. And you're wrong. And you're weak. Because if you were a real man, you would stay. If you were a real man, you would deal with it. If you were a real man, you would stick it out. And that couldn't be anything further from the truth. It couldn't be anything further from the truth. And so many of y'all are just taught to just try to make it work, even when it's not. Even when you've tried all things that are possible to try, you still are just like, man, but I'm the man though. And y'all can be, y'all can have this warped perception to where it's like, well, if I don't make this work, then I'm a failure. And no, you're not. If anything, you're a failure if you're standing in some failed ass shit. It's not progressing. It's not elevating. It's not evolving. It's not getting better. That's when you're a failure, because you're failing. She's failing you and you're failing your damn self by sticking around with a failure ass female. That's when you failed. Y'all be letting society get in y'all head and the media get in y'all head. Fuck that. Do y'all understand the world we live in is ass backwards? I mean, for goodness sake, that they're teaching us women that we don't have to do shit but breathe and get the ideal man. Come on, y'all. Stop listening to this bullshit. You are not a bad man because you left a bad woman in a bad situation and you did something better for your children and for yourself and your sanity. That don't make you a bad man. That don't make you a failure. And again, Tennessee's elite shows and proves that. Tennessee's elite has, I think he said 5 sons, little boys. I'm talking about the little, like from, I think the oldest was like 7. Like, come on, y'all. And he's doing it. And I'm sure it can be difficult, but it's fucking worth it. It's better to be difficult and worth it than difficult and just stuck and stagnant and suffering. Stuck, stagnant, and suffering. Come on now. Who wants that for their lives? If you ask me, that's more difficult. And y'all know I'm all about keeping the family together and making it work and, working through drama, working through trauma and all of that. But if you've tried and you've done all that you can possibly do and this person is still not trying with you, it's a wrap. What are you doing at this point? And I'm sure, like OCD, what is it? Tennessee's elite OCD cleaning services saying, like, his wife is at the door like, excuse me, sir. I see you improving it with your life. I see you elevating. I know I messed up. I want back in. And it's like, no. Cynical says, you started something. Now you got to make a video on how to get the please take me back chick to step off after tackling whatever relationship you have. Oh, y'all want me to go there? Okay. We got a follow-up video coming right on up. Oh, we got a follow video. Okay. I got you. But this happens, y'all. Especially when you start elevating, evolving, and you doing better without me. Nigga, how dare you? How dare you improve without me? Because again, y'all, you got to understand what we're taught. We're taught that we are the center of a man's entire universe. We are the ones that keep everything in alignment, keep everything afloat. I am the prize. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how I go. Y'all know the saying. I'm the prize. Without me, you are nothing. Without me, you have nothing. At least you should be, and you should not have nothing. So when we see up close and personal that we were the problem and not the prize, let me tell y'all something. When we see a man elevating and getting better without us, that is a clear indication that it's you were the dead end. You were the dead weight. You were the problem. That's a slap in the face. And some of us, although we can have humongous egos, if we feel like, you can improve us, I'll swallow my pride and beat down your door. Yeah, I see I was the problem, but can you be my solution? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, sometimes you can't do it. A lot of times you can't do it, fellas. So many of y'all will cave in, and we'll get into it in the next dope discussion. We'll get into it. Cynical told me I got a part 2, so we'll get into it in the next dope discussion. We'll get into it, but a lot of females are out here fumbling good ass men and then crying about it later. And we're gonna get into it in the next dope discussion about how to handle that and what you guys should do and all of that. But ladies, I don't know how many fucking warnings I can give us. I just don't. I feel like Tyrese, what more do you want from me? Like, I just don't know. Like, we have to get in our minds, like, when we have a good thing, appreciate it and reciprocate, pour back into it, keep it going. Like, if you want something to continue, you have to continue to feed into it, to pour into it. When you stop feeding into it, it dies, right? It's like a plant. A relationship is like a plant. You got to water it. A lot of plants you have to water. You got to give it sunshine, fresh air, love. You got to talk to it. You know what I mean? In order for it to keep growing and flourishing and giving you that clean oxygen, or giving you back, some good food. Like, you got to water me if you want this good food now. You planted me so I can grow and feed you. You got to keep on pouring into me, though. And so many of us, we just don't do it. We don't do it. And before you know it, everything is falling apart. Everything is crumbling. And men are taking their seeds somewhere else. No pun intended. They're taking their seeds somewhere else and planting it in some other soil. And if all does fail, they're just keeping their damn seeds to them damn selves and planting that shit in their own damn backyard and watering their own stuff and feeding themselves. Like, I ain't gotta have anybody else do it for me. I do it for my damn self. And so we just gotta be very mindful of how we are treating the men that are the ideal men. A lot of us treat them like, oh, I can replace you, or oh, you just cool, or I don't really want you like that, but I got this going on, but I can still use you for this, and I want to keep you around, but I don't want to, be exclusive, or I don't want to pour back into you, and that can just be a problem. So we gotta really be mindful, all right, you guys. But I'll see you guys on Friday, same time. Okay. Remember, we go live each and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central, and then Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Central. But I might be a little late. I ain't gonna lie. It might be 6. Okay. But just get your ass here and know that we're gonna have our dope discussions. And I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you guys so much for your constant love and support. But I'll see you guys on Friday. All right. Friday, be here at around the same time, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. You know, you're a little bit late, okay? But best believe we're gonna have some dope ass content and give y'all something to continue to, learn from, grow from. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna make it teachable though. All right, we're gonna always make it teachable. But I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for your donations, your subscriptions, your time, your energy, all of that. Okay. I'll see y'all Friday. Deacon Marie Dope Discussions. We out. And again, ladies, be careful. You don't want to be like this girl right here.
Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take